There's a lot of type of builds for CBD. This is my personal build for CBD, and it works out for me. Some people may argue that I run some other ratios or some other cards, but hey, it's your own deck. It's not final. You can always alter the decks and I'm gonna show you. So let's start off with the starter. The starter is this guy right here, which is White Knight Fenrir. So if you boost a limit break 4 card, you draw a card. So just a draw. You put him into the soul, you just draw a card. Easy as that. You'd want to keep as much cards in your hand in this deck, especially for CBD's cost, which we'll be taking a look later. Grade 1's wise, so we run 2 Lanthanums. Lanthanum's ability gains 3k per card locked. So this power stacks, so that's very good for making big columns. But you ever rarely use this card, either you ride it first or you drop it first. Personally, the power scaling doesn't much help with this deck. The core of this deck that I've made here is basically a stall deck. It's not a beatdown type of deck. It stalls out the opponent, slowly pushes them to 5, and then you can kill them with the lock. You have 4 PGs as usual, 3 of the 10k attackers. 10k attackers are also very important. You are dropping a lot of cards in this deck. So cards that can hit for like intercepts on their own without a boost is very useful. And of course, 4 Palladiums. 4 Palladiums is the relocker of Link Joker. At the start of the turn, counterblast 1 and put this unit into your soul to lock a rear guard that was unlocked during the opponent's preceding end phase. So essentially it works that you lock something during your turn, and then that card stays locked on the opponent's turn. Then when it comes back to your turn, usually it would unlock, but with Palladium here, you can counterblast 1 to relock a unit. So they just so you extend your locks essentially with this card, which is super useful, especially if you've locked an intercept. That is super good. So I always run 4 off of this. It's a very good card. Then we run 4 Colony Maker. So Colony Maker's ability, counterblast 1. When an opponent has a rear guard lock, you can call a grade 1 or less Starve Raider from your deck. So you can use this to tutor out Palladium here. And I run 4 CBD Versatile Gunners. Sure. I'd love to play. I'd love to. Yeah, we can friend fight, definitely. Let me just finish discussing the deck. So we have here 4 Colony Makers. Some people tend to like run 2 to 3 because you rarely use this aside from your lock turn. It's still a CB. You CB quite a lot in this deck. Well, yes, you CB for the Break Ride, you CB for Chaos, you CB for Palladium, you CB for Colony Maker. But I still tend to run 4 just for that consistency. 4 12k attackers, again same logic as the 10k attackers. You'd want cards that will be able to hit intercepts or Vanguard without having boosters with them. So you just plop this down. You don't have to commit any boosters in the back and you just bash in. 4 10k vanillas right here, because there are some decks that relies on boosters to be able to hit, right? So if you ever lock a back row rear guard, they'll have a hard time hitting this 10k vanillas. Some specific decks do have a hard time with that. And then 1 Singularity Sniper, not a Star Vader named, okay? So just 1 copy of it. If an opponent has a locked rear guard, if it attacks Vanguard, you lock another rear guard. So this card can punish like opponents putting in non-intercepts in the front. Some people run I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but it's the 9k double R that on Vanguard, when you hit, you lock a rear guard. It's Vanguard restricted. That's why I don't like running it as my one-off. But it is also Starvader named, so you can argue that you can replace that if you guys want. You can change the ratios of the grade 2s. It is still very debatable. But the grade 3s though, I think the grade 3s is a standard grade 3 lineup for every Chaos Breaker deck actually. We have 4 Chaos Breaker, our boy, the clown himself. So Limit Break 4 at the start of your turn, Counterblast 1 to retire a rear guard that was unlocked during the opponent's preceding end phase, and if you do, draw a card. So Counterblast 1 and then just, you know, retire a rear guard that was locked the other turn. And once per turn, Counterblast 1, discard 2 Starvaders. This is why having a lot of cards in hand is very important. You drop 2 Starvaders to lock one of your opponent's rear guards. So sometimes you don't even break ride with this deck, you just ride up to CBD, surprise lock an intercept, and just win the game, right? But he is pretty heavy cost-wise, so be careful. We have 4 of the break rides because the break ride is still a very good addition to this deck. Just Counterblast 1 to lock front row and a back row of your choice. Then 4 of Nebula Lord Dragon as our backup, Starvader named, and as our heal. You rarely go into this card, but it's still very good because it draws you cards, it back row locks, and then it just gives power to your front row pretty consistently, hitting for those pretty big numbers. And then we have here Multiverse Dragon. So this is basically Knight of Entropy but Limit Break lock. So Limit Break 4, when placed, Counterblast 2 to lock one of your opponent's rear guards and gains 5,000 power. So you rarely go into this, but it's still a better ride than Knight of Entropy, and it's Starvader. Okay, and that's the deck. Link Joker deck. Pretty easy to build. You can take a screenshot of this if you want. This is what I've been using for rank grind. Yeah, ONS Kurokami here is our first place winner of let me just ONS Kurokami here is our first placer on the Vanguard 0 Philippines monthly tournament on March. So yeah. I'm facing against a champion. Oh no. Wait a minute. I'm facing against a champion. Oh. Oh no. This is bad. I'm facing against a champion. Great. There's my confidence. And he's rushing me. Standard. This is just a fun play, but yeah, we didn't draw into our CBD, so that's bad. Oofy, oofy, oofy. That's a bad drop. That's okay. There we go. Unlike him, we are not rushing back. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Fantastic. I think we're highly likely to lose this match. But that's okay. We'll try this deck out more in rank anyways, you know. When we're not facing against a champion. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Ooh, boy, draw. Ooh. Rough. Oop, we also draw. Nice. What do we get? Yes, perfection. Okay. Oh, yes, that's a good draw. Boy, we pushed to 3 quite early, aren't we? I don't appreciate that. Oh, boy. We might be dying quite soon. I need a heal. Can we get it? Nope. Oh, no. I'm getting rushed. Some downsides of the CBD deck. Rush. You kinda falter to rush. I mean, you can always just ride directly to CBD and just counterblast one to lock them up. But if they're playing like this carefully, you won't be able to lock like a front row, right? And another thing, Chaos really has a hard time against Mirror matches. No, not mirror matches. Yeah, I guess you can say that mirror matches can be very annoying to play, but CBD also has a very hard time against cross-ride numbers. Cross-ride numbers really hampers CBD outside of your like brake ride turn. So once you like brake ride, you have the power to hit, but once you go out of brake ride, then you're gonna have a hard time hitting for that 13k base. Dropping 2 cards is a hefty cost, so you have to be careful of what you drop down. This deck really requires you to just pay loads of attention when playing. So let me just... what do we get here? I guess the 10k attacker would be fine. Just on rear guard actually. Just hitting you for big Chungus numbers. We go for 2 Palladiums here. Sorry, at least 1. I'm not using the CBD lock yet. Nope, we're not using the ability. Now we can push this guy. We can push him theoretically to 5 if he doesn't trigger here, which of course he triggers. Come on, man. Yeah. This deck just doesn't gain loads of power on their own. You just have to be careful about that. Oh wow, 2 heals. Seriously? Well, we push to 4, which is fine. That's gonna be the end of our turn right there. And now he can theoretically break ride, but he can't kill me this turn. Final turn already. Ooh, now that's threatening. Trying to kill me, though I have 3 PGs, so he's not probably gonna be able to finish me. And by next turn, I will definitely lock up all of his rear guards. I will not let a single rear guard get through. No, not on my watch. And I think it would be quite wise to just ride up. I don't think, no. We have to lock one of the other front rows, yeah. It's fine. We lock up using the Palladium this other front row. We retire with CBD to the back row. Then we use CBD's ability again to lock up the other front row. 1 PG. So this will be 3 PGs proc. So I think I'm pretty safe. I think we're good. So PG to the bottom. That's always nice to see. A heal whiff. That's nice to see also. Another PG. There we go. Then he'll be able to restand. Drop. Okay, oh, he didn't. Okay, he didn't do it. So we use Palladium here to lock this bad boy. There we go. Use Chaos, right, to retire that boy. So that's gonna be 1 out of the question. We're not gonna do this. What we're gonna do is this. We put you here. We put one of the Nebulas in front. We use CBD's ability. Maybe I should have called the Lanthanum. That's probably a misplay on my part, but that's okay. And then our boy right here. Bada bing! Now, if we play this correctly, we'll be hitting for 2 PGs gone. Just don't trigger, please. Bruh, why? Come on! So yeah, see, this is the problem with this deck. No triggers on my side too. Really, bro? Oh well. Well, what are we gonna do, right? Come on. This is annoying. This is extremely annoying. Well, there's no point in being tilted, right? It's fine. But yeah, power problems. I should have probably called the Lanthanum. That's a fault on my part. Oh wow, okay. That's still gonna be a PG proc though. That's okay. And now since I use up all my counterblast, I have nothing. Wait, no, you can counterblast to drop 2. Oh, I think I'm dead. Oh no. Oh, I think we're dead. We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. That's good game. That was quick. Come on, man. 3 of my heals were in hand. What was I gonna do about that? Nice game, though. Well, what can we do? What can we do? Now, Triggers was on his side as well. We did quite a bit of a misplay earlier, but we tried our best. That's what matters. Good game, ONS Kurokami, good game. Those defensives really hurt me a lot, you know. I can't really quite push that hard if you keep hitting defensives. Again, yeah, CBD's problem, defensives, cross-right numbers. Cross-right numbers are such a pain with this deck. Oh, and here's the mirror match, because mirror matches is always good. I just said mirror matches were annoying. GWP, man, yep, good game, very good game. Yeah, I guess that works. Ooh, well, that's interesting. Yeah, man, thanks for the game, very nice, nicely played. I did a slight misplay with my powers. I didn't put in the Lanthanum on the other column. Didn't quite hit that 21k. So, unfortunate for me, we can still get some dubs, you know, we can get some wins, maybe. Now you're seeing the mirror match. How you play the mirror matches depends, actually. Okay. Ooh, that's one Lanthanum down. Now what do we ride here? We ride the 12k attacker because we have a spare one. I'll rather keep the colony maker for my lock turn. I can break ride over break ride, which is good. Some decks do run I really forgot his name. The vanilla one. The 9k double R one that locks when it hits. So that's a good alternative for like if you just draw into it, you can lock other people's starter early. Just get off that early pop, and a PG drops for me. That's fantastic. And we ride to our break ride quite consistently. Oh, hey, there we go. Then we call our 10k here. We're just swinging for 3 and probably swing for 5 later if we have the chance. No defensive, very good for us. And then we swing with a booster right here with a grade 0. We draw. What do we draw? Nebula, that's fine. We can break ride into Nebula as well. It's also very good. Ooh, and we heal. That's 2 heals gone for us. But that's good, right? 1 to 3. No triggers. And then we use the starter here to just draw a card. And we draw into CBD. That's perfect. That's perfect. And we can stall for another turn with a break ride over break ride play. We have a 12k attacker, we have colony maker ready to go. No, just we be stonkings. Yeah, he also runs. Ooh, now that's interesting. He doesn't have intercepts. Now I am half tempted to just ride directly straight to CBD, right? I don't know, cause I'm not an aggressive type of chaos player. I don't know if it ever will be worth it to do so. We get a draw. And then he gains another draw. Now we're in a slight predicament here. We can technically push to 5, right? I don't think we'll break ride, actually. Yeah, we can push to 5, so we can do this. Well, we don't have really any other boosters, so we'll just push for 5. Limit him to like only this column right here, and then once we break ride, we can start bashing. We have a PG in hand, so that's good for us. Oh, I kind of denied my heal there, but I haven't seen much heals, so yeah, we didn't even see a heal, so that's fine. Just hitting for that 21k magic number. He gets a draw, and that's gonna be our end of turn. So it's a 5 to 3. He can only ever lock this 2 rear guard, so that's good for us. I can heck even go for break ride to break ride, but I think break ride to CBD might be the smarter play. Depends actually if he has intercepts or not. If he doesn't have intercepts, I'll go for break ride over break ride, no problem. He'll probably push me to like what? 5? 6 if I don't get a defensive, so that's oofies for us. I think we still might lose this. And then the calling out probably the Palladium. I'll lock a Palladium up It doesn't matter to us. We can lock that Palladium. 2 Palladiums. Okay. Now that's oofies for us. We got the heal, so we're just gonna get pushed to 5. Yep. Very nice. PG to the bottom. Always good to see. Another PG to the bottom. Very nice to see. Another. Oh wow. 3 of our PGs. We're fine. We're somewhat fine. Now we ride up to our boy Chaos here. There we go. Chaos, our boy. Activate the Great Ride ability. Then we start locking. I intend to lock the front row instead, just to bash for phase 2 times. I've seen 2 PGs. So this is what we're gonna do. Call this. We call a Palladium, so you'll be forced to lock the Palladium instead. There we go. And then we just bash. I don't want to lock the Palladium, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna bash this right here. Drop this and lock the other front row. There we go. And just swing for 2. He'll only... Oh, I didn't attack with boost there. Almost fat fingered. He doesn't... At max, he only has 2 PGs in hand because... Nope. Do you have another PG? And he doesn't have a PG. Now, let's see if he will heal. If he heals, it's not gonna be my fault. And he doesn't heal. There we go. See? You have to be very careful with how you drop cards, with how you place cards. Especially if if your opponent is on a mirror match. And we win and we go directly to Legend 10. That's perfect. Very nice for us. Very wisely played. And we got our first direct kill. Nice. CBD is definitely a very good deck. How about we do one more play just to see if we can grab another win, right? And then we'll just keep playing. Actually, no, we'll probably try DP next. Just to get it out of the way. You know. I won't be able to stream on April 8th. I'll probably start streaming again on April 10. April 8th, as you guys may know, is my birthday. So, you know, that big year, a big day in our year. It's not a big year this year. It's actually a pretty bad year, but you know, birthdays are good because you're growing older and such. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm rambling. Okay, let's get into this match. So we're facing against DP. Dimension Police, they don't really quite care about the rear guards. It's a very Vanguard centric deck, but if you manage to lock them up and have like consistent intercepts, you'll be fine. Just be careful with their crits. I don't have a PG, so which is pretty bad for me, so I might consider rushing. Yeah, I'll consider rushing because I don't have a PG in hand and I want to deal as much damage and force them to put rear guards. And we get a draw. What do we get? Another Palladium. We don't have other great trees though to break ride, so and a PG down. Okay, it was a good idea pushing. Riding up to Kaizard. We'll discuss the DP deck quite a bit later. And a heal. Oh. And my hard work for pushing 2 damage, man. I mean, could have been worse. We got another draw. What do we get? Another Palladium. Calm down with the Palladiums, man. And there's our Chaos. Perfect. So, we ride... Actually, no. I don't think we'll need as many colony makers. We have so much Palladiums right now. I think colony maker is just pretty useless card. Yeah, let's put this other colony maker right here. Colony maker is ever really useful if you don't have enough grade 1s. We have an abundance and an abundance of Palladiums in hand as well. That's good. And a PG drop. Oh, this is looking very good for us. I mean, I would react the same way if 2 of my PGs go to the damage zone. But hey, I mean, we lost like 3 PGs to the damage zone earlier. It's just good that we managed to just push them hard enough for the game. And the 2 PGs going to the bottom is very good information for us as well. Oh, and on the ride with Kaisar gaining that 5,000 power. Yeah. So if this thing will hit for a crit, it's gonna hurt for us. And a PG drop. We are gonna go directly to limit break then. So, ooh. This is terrifying. I don't even think we can survive another barrage if we don't have a PG in hand. So I might just ride directly to CBD. Oh boy! Another PG. Oh boy. What do we get? And it had to be the heal. Oh boy. That's bad. I think this is the time for us to ride CBD just to hopefully just lock up our rear guard. This is bad for us. Let's just call it here. Put this one here. I don't know. Yeah, just put this in front. Then just lock. Let's just hope for the best that we heal. Let's lock the 9k because that's annoying. Actually, we can technically lock the starter, but I don't think that will help us. Because there are other cards that can give power. I don't really know his build, but I'd rather... I don't know, I might be making a misplay here. But... maybe locking the starter up was a better choice. Okay, we get a draw. What did we get? Another brake ride. I just dropped a brake ride. Would have appreciated the heal there, but I think we're dead. Draw me a PG, please, so that we can be gaming. That's not a PG. I think we're dead. I think we're downright dead, bro. I think we're dead. We're dead. Oh, maybe I should have locked the starter. No, wait, no, it doesn't actually quite matter. He has great Dayusha. And here's the cross ride. Oh no, I think we're dead. Maybe I should have damage denied, huh? We have to hope for a miracle heal. Sucks. We don't have a PG in hand. He runs crits. He runs crits. And yeah, he has the another card that can give. Oh, I need 2 heals. What do I get? Oh, and I draw the heal. You have to be kidding me. I guess we have to show a lose. Yeah, that's 3 game for Chaos. But yeah, I may not have shown the best highlights of what makes Chaos very good. But you see the basic play of it, right? Chaos Breaker is still a very meta-defining deck. As nerf as it is, it's still a very good deck. It will last you until at least set 16. So don't sleep on my boy Chaos. Chaos is a very good deck. So I guess that's it for this deck and fight. Some again final generalized tips. Keep your hand. Try to stall out. Be careful of the cards that you place, especially on mirror matches. Cross-ride numbers are very difficult, so you have to play your power quite carefully. And this deck doesn't gain that much power. So yeah, be mindful of that. And the ratios for grade 2s and grade 1s can definitely be changed. The grade 3 I think is the optimal, the best possible grade 3 lineup that you'll probably get with this deck. And that's it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.